Do you have a 3D printer? Do you find that you end up carrying these files from your computer over to your 3D printer about 1,000 times a day on your sneaker net? Well, today on Joe Geek, we're going to cover something called Octoprint on a little microcomputer called a Raspberry Pi. I'm going to show you how to set it up and get it running in no time. Let's go. Hello everyone and welcome to Joe Geek. So what is Octoprint? Why do I want it? What will I need to set it up? In this two-part series, we will go over all of these in turn so that you can have a powerful tool in your 3D printing arsenal. In part 1, we're going to get everything you need to get this going. Part 2, we will do the actual setup. To discuss Octoprint, we first have to talk about the platform it runs on. It runs on Raspberry Pi. What is that? The Raspberry Pi is a series of credit card-sized, single-board computers developed in the United Kingdom by the Raspberry Pi Foundation to promote the teaching of basic computer science in schools and developing countries. What makes it so great is it can run on many different operating systems, including Linux, which is what we are going to be running with Octoprint. Why do I want it? Currently, the two main ways that you can run your home or even business 3D printing are 1. Keeping your printer tethered to a personal computer or laptop for the entire run of the print. If the PC has an update or powers off, the print will be lost. The second way is you have to carry the print file over to the printer via your feet and put it in the printer, start the print, keep an eye on the print to make sure it does not fail. So how does Octoprint fix this? Well, it's a web server, contains Cura, a powerful slicer built right in, and also allows for connecting of a webcam. Watching with a webcam means you can watch your print instead of sitting right next to your printer, but instead from the comfort of your bed at 2 a.m. because you're paranoid it's gonna fail. What will I need to get this going? Just a few things, and a little bit of time, and some supercomputer skills-ors. Just kidding. Follow along and see. Pause the video when you need to. Links to all the files and stuff will be down below in the description. If you use the Amazon links in the description, it helps me out a ton and costs you not 1 penny more. So thanks. Open up Amazon, order this stuff, and while you're waiting for it to arrive, get the software you'll need for this. If you already have an old Raspberry Pi, you can skip ahead in the video. First thing, Raspberry Pi 3 version B. As of today, this is the latest, greatest, and most asbestos version of the Pi around. It contains a Broadcom BCM2837 SoC running at an eye-watering 1.2 GHz 64-bit quad-core ARM Cortex-A53 processor with 512 kilobytes of level 2 cache. Oh my god, I just drooled on myself. A microUSB power adapter. This is how you're going to get power to your Pi. At least an 8GB microSD chip. If you don't have one laying around, go for the 32GB Evo. They're fast and cheap as chips. This will be the hard drive for the Pi and you won't take it out. The more storage you have for the files, the better. If you do not want this to be on an Ethernet connection, you will need a wireless USB dongle. A webcam. This is not required, but it does make great addition to your print server. The link I have in the description is for a Logitech C920. It's a bit overkill, but it is what I own, and I cannot verify that other webcams will work. I hear it does support many of the top webcam manufacturers, but buy at your own risk. That's it for purchases. Some more stuff you may want. If you want a case for the Raspberry Pi, you can print it out from Thingiverse. The link is in the description below. I'm going to be doing this setup on Windows 10. There are other guides around for Mac OS and other OSs, but I'm most comfortable with Windows 10. The software you're going to need: Octoprint. Octoprint is the web server printer controller that runs on Raspberry Pi. Little side note here, if you enjoy this software, Octoprint, consider donating to keep it running. They lost funding last year and they're doing this entirely through donations now. I have a link in the description for a way for you to donate. Win32 Imager. You're going to need this to install Octoprint. Putty. Putty is a free software package that allows for secure connections on a network. Okay, that is all the things you'll need to get this project going. Head on over to part 2 to get it all set up. If you liked what you saw and want to help, please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I will do my best to answer any questions you have. Also, follow me on social media with my links here to Twitter and the Facebook. Take care. Remember, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. See ya!